Hello and welcome to another training video for the upgraded Ventura County Human Resources and Payroll System. This video is going to explain how to change your benefits using the new LifeEvents process. The IRS allows you to change your benefits mid-year when you or your family members experience a benefit-related life event. For example, when you get married or have a child. The life events are located on the Employee Self-Service homepage under the Benefits tile. Let's select the Benefits tile. Selecting the Benefits tile takes us to the Employee's Benefit Details functions. On the left-hand side, we can see there is an option entitled Life Events. Let's select that. Now we can see that we are at the starting page for a life event. Here we have various life events we can select from. Let's say that we have recently had a child. In this case, I would select the birth life event type. Next, I would enter the as of date of the life event, which in this case would be the birth date of my new child. Let's say they were born December 1st. Note that the as of date must be within 31 days of the current date. After entering these two pieces of information, the Start Life Event button is available for us to start the life event. After clicking on the Start Life Event, we are taken to the first step of the life event. This is just a welcome page that gives you some additional information. On the left-hand side of the page, we see all of the steps in the life event. Note that the steps with the red star are required steps and must be completed in order to finish your life event. In the upper right corner of the header, we now see a big Next button. We'll be using this button to step through the required steps in the life event. Let's select it now. The next step in the life event requires us to upload a document to verify the life event. In the case of a birth, it will be the birth certificate. Let's click on the Add Attachment button. The next page is just telling you the document you need to upload, a birth certificate. Let's click on the Add Attachment button again. A file attachment window will pop up where you can browse for the appropriate document on your computer. And then click on the Upload button. Now we can see that the birth certificate has been uploaded. Click on the Save button. The Add Attachment button is available if you need to upload additional documents. For example, if you had twins. Let's assume we just had one child and click on the Next button to move to the next step in the life event. The next step is the optional benefit summary step. This shows your current benefits for you to review. For example, if you want to review your medical coverage, you can select Medical and see the details of your current medical coverage. Use the back button in the upper left, labeled Birth, to get back to your birth life event. Now let's go to the next step, which is the dependent coverage information. Again, this is an optional step that allows you to review your current dependents. Let's select my spouse and review her information. When finished, use the back button at the top to go back to the life review process. Let's go to the next step, benefit enrollment. Since it has a red star, we know that this is a required step in the life event. Click on Select to select the event, and click on OK. All of the benefit enrollment pages should look very similar to what you see during open enrollment. Therefore, I'm not going to demo every option you have during benefit enrollment. Instead, I will just quickly add my new child to my existing family medical plan. Next to the medical, I will click on the Edit button. Then, near the bottom, Add Review Dependents, and add a dependent. Enter the information for the dependent, and click on the Save button. Save was successful. Now I've added a new dependent, and I can click on Return to Event Selection to get back to my medical coverage and ensure that my new child is selected. Specify your primary care provider and click to say that your dependents have the same provider. Click on Update and Continue. Read the information here. Click on Update Elections. Again, more information. And finally, Save and Continue. And finally, Submit. This is the same as it is for open enrollment. Now, my new benefit elections have been submitted. Now, we'll proceed to the next step in the life event by selecting the next button in the top right. The benefit election review step is simply summarizing your benefit enrollment choices that you just made. If you notice an error on this page, then you can always go back and redo your benefit enrollment by clicking on the benefit enrollment step in the left-hand column. Then select and follow through the procedures to redo your benefit enrollments. Let's assume everything is correct. Let's use the next button then to proceed to the final step of the life event. The final step is the summary, which gives you an overview of your life event and allows you to complete it. Click on the big green Complete button in the top right of the page in order to complete your life event. At this point, your life event has been completed and submitted to the Benefit Department for review. That concludes this video on life events. If you want to learn more about the new content in the upgraded application, see the other training videos. Thank you and goodbye.